everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Earth's Founding Return. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Amazing news. Number one, we have been raided right here. You know what that means? That means there is a fresh revenge raid we're going to be going on absolutely ASAP. News number two, coming straight from the mouths of Kafir. Boom! What you guys are seeing right here is what Kafir went ahead and tweeted out earlier today. The magic of a texture atlas comes into effect. This workbench will help you to craft something useful. As you know, to craft something needful, you need to disassemble something needless first. If you guessed we posted a recycler texture the other day, you were completely right. And what we are seeing right here is going to be the recycler. That is the item that it is. So our guesses or whatnot were a little bit off the other day, but Kafir with the really quick turnaround and revealing exactly what it is and showing off exactly what it's going to be looking like. Now, what can we take away from this? Well, A, we are finally getting something that Kafir has been talking out for quite a little while. Oh, sorry about that burp there. Quite a little while, actually. This has been teased. Oh my god, burp number two. They've been talking about a recycler actually weeks, even months ago in the Q&A, back when they were doing the Q&A. RIP the Q&A, man. I missed that thing. But yeah, they talked about a recycler that would allow us to recycle certain items and then get items back and yada yada yada. And here it appears we are going to have something exactly like that is going to be able to recycle 3 main components from those bins at the bottom. It looks like we'll be able to get wood recycled. I'm guessing that that middle thing is going to be some sort of metal that can be recycled. And then over on the right, I mean, that looks like paper that's labeling that bin, but inside of the bin it kind of looks more like stone blocks now that I am taking a peek at it. But not just that, there is something important to take away from this. Actually, a couple of things. First off, the items that this is going to require to craft is probably going to take like general workbench items that it does take, but as you can see, there are a good amount of wrenches scattered throughout, so I'm guessing wrenches will be a key component of this. Potentially some saw blade maces to provide the saw blades, something like that, probably some forms of metal that we'll have to be using, etc. But if you take a peek at what Kafir said, or remember what Kafir said, this workbench will help you to craft something useful. As you know, to craft something needful, you will need to disassemble something needless first. So this can be interpreted either one of two ways. It can be either A, Kafir just saying in a weird way that like, hey, this will help you get rid of things that are not useful to you at the moment and change them into things that can be useful in your eyes. Or the second interpretation of what this could mean is that, well, it's something specific. The items that you will get out of being recycled will specifically be put towards something rare, towards something important in the coming, whatchamacall, like something that we have to craft in the future. Probably nothing right now, but potentially, you know, it'll be components for the ATV, that type of jazz right there. But they are teasing this, and honestly, last time that they did tease a workbench, there was a very quick turnaround to when it released too, leading me to believe that there's actually a great chance this might be coming in update 1.8.2, especially considering like what it's gonna do, or like the definitions. Like if it just recycles stuff and gives us raw materials and that's all that it does for the time being, it's not gonna be too crazy for them to implement. However, if they want to implement it in an update that is also going to be bringing, for example, something special that you need to craft from the materials of this, you know, from the materials that get put out of the recycler, and then you have to put those towards a special item, that might take a little while longer because they might need to craft that special item or create that special item and put it in the game, whatever it is. But regardless, is looking so freaking hype, and I cannot wait to add one of these over in my base, hopefully in that update 1.8.2, because it would be super dope just to be able to recycle a lot of things that we are not currently using and get some amazing resources back from it. But I would also love to hear what you guys got to say about this puppy in that comment section down below, and by the comments, but you're third of the way into a $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure the like button, make sure you subscribe, that one so you win on today's video. Y'all go ahead and turn on every single Last Day on Earth video. We'll say to rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from a random video, and that will be the winner for that week. And we'll make sure to kick off a new weekly giveaway that Saturday as well. That right there is a little something known as a win-win. So make sure that notification bell is hit so you don't miss any such videos, especially as I dish out more and more information to you guys in the form of updates, about like information, in the form of actual updates to the game, and covering those absolutely ASAP. Y'all already know you want that notification bell hit with that subscribe button is subscribed. And I'm really looking forward to what you guys got to say about the recycler, when you think it'll be implemented, your thoughts on that, and potentially what the resources we get out of the recycler can be put towards. Again, there's one of two things. Either these are gonna be specific resources that are gonna be needed, and you need the recycler, and you need these specific recycled items to be put towards future items, or it'll just be general items we get, like wood, stone, that type of stuff. But either way, this is still gonna be something absolutely amazing. It's kind of tempting me to finish my my gun bench or whatever, so we can actually recycle some weapons if and when need be. As you guys can see, we haven't ever really got around to that, but 15 steel plates is a hefty cost, man. I am tempted to do it though. We have a pretty nice steel plate stockpile and a pretty nice steel stockpile and aluminum plates, so potentially we'll be doing that, man, because the gunsmith bench is kind of like the recycler for guns. So maybe we'll even like craft, ooh, that actually seems pretty cool. I might try and craft up like a recycler room that has like just all of the different like workbenches that allow us to recycle stuff. That'd be pretty cool. But again, hopefully we do get this puppy in update 1.8.2. That would make a lot of sense given the last time that I did something like this. And well, who knows, maybe it'll come with something else too, or maybe it'll be another minor update, which could definitely be possible, because I think the next major thing that they are going to do is add in a new multiplayer zone for co-op events against common enemies. So for example, like against the big boss, and the ability to shoot in that area in a multiplayer context. That's probably a solid amount of work, so they do want to tide us over in the meantime. Don't want to make us wait like a month for an update, right? So given when the last update was, given potentially if this is a minor one, definitely could see it happening very, very soon. But again, let me know in the comment section down below, because that's going to wrap it up for me talking about it for now. So back on topic with the raid and the fact that we ourselves have been raided. Let's go ahead and restock this nice little raid chest that we always keep nice and stocked to make sure that we always have a revenge raid, Nash, and ready. Let's check which walls were broken into by our enemy. By the looks of it, they broke into literally one stone wall. Unless they finally broke into a different, nope. For whatever reason, man, they just refuse to break into any stone wall that isn't up there. So we do have a very nice news that only one wall was broken into. Probably will end up repairing that potentially a little bit later, but right now my eyes are set, my eyes are on focus. I want to go over to this revenge raid. Maybe we'll pay a visit to the bunker later too, because we do have 30 red tickets, and I think the bunker might be ready for a reset. But first things first, let's go ahead and knock out all of these iron hatchets, so we are nice and even more prepared than before for the shenanigans that are about to go down. I hope you guys have your favorite fantastic day, by the way. Feel free, hey, if you don't have any comments on the recycler too, I'd love to hear how your day's going, and hopefully it is going nothing but absolutely amazing. Me, how's my day? Well, pretty crazy, because this week is just going to be hectic, like I've been saying. I'm trying to still do 2 videos a day this week, but I got mad tests coming up, I got mad homework coming up, and just long story short, a mad struggle. So please cut me a little bit of slack, but 7 days that I should also be going up today. Sorry for the long wait between that and whatchamacall. Another thing that I'm really excited to get up is Jurassic Survival, hopefully with that 1.2 update coming out very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen, because ooh, Jurassic Survival, they've been in an update drought, and whenever Jurassic Survival goes in an update drought, it's happened once before. That's when 1.1 came out. 1.1 released the wall, and 1.2 might be what finally gets us past it. You know what? We do need, I do have this 2 wood. Honestly, I'm gonna use this 2 wood really quickly. I know exactly for what. Actually, this is actually pretty perfect now that I think about it. I will literally just use this 2 wood as a temporary type of thing. Ooh, that was actually a really nice haul that we got. That was exactly what we were wanting. But whatchamacall, yeah, literally just put down 2 stone walls right there. And then we should be able to put some of these necessities away. We do need to find a place for the rest of the bricks. Shouldn't be too hard. We do have a nice little brick stockpile. And here is all of the hatchets we have. How many hatchets do we want to bring? How hard do I have to sneeze? Ooh, answer really hard. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Anyways, I'm thinking that we bring about 4.5 of the level 2 iron hatchets. Think that should be plenty, and then the rest we can just bring level 1 hatchets, because level 1 hatchets are very expendable and very easy to craft. So really quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and find some room for these puppies and talk to y'all in a sec. And we are looking nice and good, ladies and gentlemen. Also, you can probably see the order of weapons that we are gonna be using. We're gonna use the AK first, followed by the fully modded pistol, and then we're gonna be going to the this one. So that should definitely be enough work to break these 2, while also getting all the usage that we can out of them. That's always what I like like to do. Maximize exactly. Oh my god, my burps. Guys, I'm so sorry. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Alright, I'm in a little bit of a rush because, well, I woke up a little bit later than I had to because of, whatchamacall coming up. The, classes. Yeah, those are important. I gotta go to those. I don't know why I went to my puppies. They're too adorable, man. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get those things popping. And very well, I think we are nice and prepared for what is to come. No, not you guys. Maybe, though. Maybe we'll finesse our way into a second raid, but we got the C4 ready to go. We got our motorcycle ready to roll. It's time for us to head on out. And, sorry, I think, what was this guy's base's name? I think it was like Ori in the Blind Forest. I think it's like a PC game or something. Maybe we're raiding Ori in the Blind Forest. Why is the forest blind? Because the blind one has become the forest or something like that. I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to do some hypotheses out here. Trying to theorize what's going, but yeah. Ori also seems like a very familiar name. I feel like we may have raided this guy before. I don't know. Also, we do have another 4 hours in the bunker, so we can't make a pit stop by there later. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll have an oak clearing event, though. I would love to go give us a shot at hopefully seeing Tom, that mythical dude. Haven't seen him in ages. But God, I can't wait to get that new dude. I can't wait for multiplayer to expand. I can't wait, because right now it's just the chat area. You know, not a huge reason to keep going back besides the buff. And of course, saying hello to all your beautiful faces that might be past there. But, whatchamacall, dude, when we actually have something to fight, potentially some prizes to get out of that fight, some drops. Ho 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 ho. That's gonna be nice. They're definitely coming out with co-op first, by the way. So, like, don't even worry about PvP. Because co-op is gonna be the first instance of, like, testing how, like, multiplayer synchronizes, like, doing damage to common enemies. You know, so it probably makes sense to test that before they move full force into something crazy like, hey, fighting each other. Let's freaking go! This is gonna be a good day. This is gonna be a good day. 3 steel plates straight to our name. Oh dear mama. We don't have to break in anything, dude. This guy has like 6 chests. Yeah, literally, he has like stone chilling around his base. How do you have steel plates, my guy? Is this from around? I think this guy might be from the Christmas update or something. He just hasn't played since then, because there's no other reason that you should just have random steel plates. What would he? Oh, he probably used 2 steel plates on a military backpack, potentially. I could see that. Yeah, I don't know that. Yep. That's probably exactly what he did, actually. But hey, I don't really care. Oh, are we using our level 1 hatchets, by the way? I hope so. Really quickly, if we aren't, let's go ahead and save those level 2s, because honestly, like, we might not even blow through all of these, you know? And we might not even have to use too much of our modded weaponry. We might easily be able to squeeze a second raid in today. Oh, some new armor too. I needed some of that new pantaloons. That's exactly what I need. Can I get some new Shotgun Rain? Some new Shotgun Rain merch from www.starsnipemerch.com? No Shotgun Rain merch in game yet? I'll hit up Kafir. I'll be like, yo, we need a Shotgun Rain shirt in game. Just saying, make it happen. But hey, if you want an IRL, you can still do that. That's 100% a possibility over there from the link in the pinned comment and/or the description. We got the Shotgun Rain shirts on sale. We got the Star shirts on sale. We got anything and everything a man, a woman, or anything a freaking dog would possibly want. We do not have dog-sized shirts yet, but I'll talk to my guy. I'll be like, yo, listen, we need dog shirts. Just saying. Why? Because I have a dog at last day, and the dog needs to represent Shotgun Rain, and we gotta pretend that that voice crackle, snack, crackle, and pop, it didn't happen, because it didn't happen. It's a myth, and I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay, it's the morning. I just woke up. It's a, let's go. We got even more steel over there, boys. It's the morning. Cut me some slack, all right? Mornings are always struggles. And why do I record during mornings? I don't know. I like the challenge. I like the risk of the voice crack. So let's blow through the rest of this puppy right here. It should be more than plenty to take out these 2. He shouldn't sustain too much damage, and actually, hold on. Oh, that's really nice. He didn't have any boots, but hey, we're still doing, whatchamacall, he didn't have any boots, but the boots were like the one piece of clothing we had that's actually really nice. So this is actually like a picture perfect raid. We got another steel plate coming our way, not to mention the aluminum and the wrench. Dude, a little bit of fuel to boots. Low key, man, we are having a very, very nice day, and we don't even have to use any of our iron hatchets. So super easily, guys, I think we'll be able to finesse another raid in. That's great news, because more raids are always fun. Mo life. That's what we need. Mo yellow tickets. Can never go wrong with those. Green tickets? We got enough. How many more chests we gotta break through? Literally 2, and we can dip skis out of here. Ooh, I'm tempted by that. Well, you know what? Our hatchet is about to break. We do need to keep that into account. So as soon as it breaks, we'll go ahead and come back for extras. Hopefully this one breaks. If not, we can always toss it in the trash to... Ooh, I'll probably pick those red tickets up. You can never go wrong. No, I don't want to quit the game. My back button just happens to be in the upper right hand, right by the upper hand corner of my screen. And we do need to deal with one more wave here. Oh, mama. That's the big guys. We want to deal with the smaller guys first. Get over here, smaller guys. No, they should be good. They should be good. They should be good. Let's flee on out of there, and let's do the finishing blows to these dudes before they do a hell of a lot of finishing blows to us dudes. There we go. Let's take out the fast biters first. We're going to do some turn and burn tactics because I do not want these guys doing too much damage to me. And turn and burn tactics are the best tactics. Why do I call them turn and burn? Well, it's pretty simple. We turn around and we burn them. AKA a metaphor for burning these dudes in the face. I wish my bullets were on fire. Dude, that reminds me. The flamethrower. Kafir, let's come out with the flamethrower this update. How about that? Let's use some of those recyclable goods, right? And put them towards a flamethrower. I think all of us need a little bit of flamethrowing in our lives because that seriously seems like the coolest weapon in the world. We have the flare gun. We know we can set zombies on fire, so why not just, you know, douse them in some liquid flamethrowing? Know what I mean? Also, I love the fully modded whatchamacallit pistol. It does the perfect amount of damage to take those dudes out, and actually, this pistol's not even gonna break, and we still have that one that we can move on to too, so we have more than enough supplies for a second raid here. Of course he sunk his engine parts into that. Unfortunate news for us. Hello, that's fortunate news. I like what I see there. La 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 la. I don't know what to ditch. You know, I don't think we have to ditch anything. Let's go ahead and put it away into the chopper. Make sure that we got El Chapo over here looking nice and cleanly. Definitely the steel plates, and definitely the steel. Can never go wrong with those two. And there's probably like 2 things I wanted to grab. Like, I mean, we open up all his chests. Maybe I'll bust open his workbench just cause we do have another hatchet to play with here. But might as well grab the pistol. I'm more than willing to sacrifice that if need be. I'm more than willing to have a burp halfway out. Dude, you guys know what I'm talking about? When you got that halfway burp. You know, the burp that isn't committed. Not committed to the cause of burping. It's just kind of chilling in your throat. Like, yo, sup? Pet, you got a burp, don't you? Oh, well, too bad. That's my life in a nutshell. Halfway burps. No, not even halfway burps. Like, halfway burps are a metaphor for my life. But other than that, honestly looking like a pretty nice haul. We'll be able to use this oak to repair the wall that we have to repair. Pretty win-win scenario if you ask me. Let's go ahead and eat up some of these steaks though, because we are hungry and in need of some help. Let's bust through this puppy really quickly, see if you have anything. Nope, nothing valuable. But we do still have a little bit of this hatchet, so let's see if perhaps this guy is hiding something. No, nothing good. And alright, with that said, with that done, this raid is also nice and done. A comb raid. Let's go ahead and back the hell out of there. And look at that. That was the easiest 4 steel raid of my life. Almost like if you round up that, you could even count that as a 5 steel raid because we did get 3 copper ore. And a little bit of aluminum too, aka like the main raw resources we need, like the hardest raw resources to get in order to move on to the thingy-mabob. Copper bars from the refining furnace. You know, that's kind of like the two main entities, 2 main items that we got to worry about. I also would love to worry about an oak clearing popping up, even a chopper event. If there's a chopper event, I wouldn't mind a slight detour to go ahead and say hello to that. So let's hop on in really quick. Let's talk to those raiders. Let's see if maybe we could finesse our way into doing a couple of their quests. I know we killed like a good amount of toxic abominations too, and we can do anything to store some of these things, but we also really, all right, priority number 1, we gotta get that wall repaired. I know it doesn't seem too bad, but that wall will definitely come back to bite us in the bum. We can't be lazy, we can't be bums ourselves. All right, what we gotta do is we gotta head on over and make that repair. We gotta take the bullets to our procrastination and make it happen. Also, the bunker code for today, if it hasn't already been provided by that fan-freaking-tastic community over in the comment section, but I know it already has. But just in case, that's the bunker code 59646. And reminder that might be, by the time you watch this video, that might be out of date. So again, check the comments and hopefully someone has an updated version if that is the case. But so far, y'all are pretty smack dab on the dots with providing fan-freaking-tasticness like that. So I ain't even worried. Not even worried, bro. But I am worried right now, again, about this wall. We gotta make that happen. We gotta make some magic happen. Should be more than possible. Just grab some of these items right there. Let's go ahead and do that because, as you guys can see, that he's still 2 stone walls away from our best stuff, but it's just not a risk I want to take. You know, it's a risky game to play. And listen, I like risky games, all right, but not when my own loot is the stuff at stake. I mean, I still like that game, because in Last Day, our loot's always at stake, but I want to take whatever I can to minimize said risks. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? You're in a main. Anyways, we don't need to craft any more. That's actually why I grabbed the nails, thinking we would need to craft some more, but we don't need to do that. But on the lickety splits, let's do something I never thought I'd do. Boys and girls, let's do something that I think you'll be very proud of me for right here. Never thought I'd see the day, but it's gotta happen, guys. We're taking a shower. Brings tears of joy to my eyes. I never thought the day would come, but I just had the sudden inspiration. And look at that. We're clean. We're nice and clean. It's okay. We're knowing our luck. Toxic spitters will literally like airdrop in like it's a battle royale game and be like, "Sup, bro?" and just totally toxic spit upon us, because that's pretty much our luck in a nutshell. But really, on the lickety-splickety, let's check if per schnaps we do have something popping up, because we did just get under 70 energy. When you get under 70 energy, that tends to be right around that area, that range, where things will start to happen. Things, you say, Star? What type of things are these? Oh, the things of the event variety, and oh, it's just an airdrop. Could be worthwhile, though. They do have the chance of getting a puppy. Apparently, I completely missed a puppy at whatchamacall, at the airdrop, or not the airdrop, the floppy disk that we had before. That is my bad, guys. When I watched back the video, I was like, no. See, I didn't think that was a like random puppy, because we had a dog with us. So I thought that, like, you know, the green thing on the mini-map, I thought that was just our dog. You know, it wasn't out of the ordinary. We had our true friend Pupper with us. I wasn't expecting it. And that's my B, man. We let a puppy straight through our grasps, straight through our paws. Feels bad, man. Oh, speaking of feels bad, man. They're just sleeping. Don't worry. Dude, I love this tiger puppy, man. I freaking love that. I gotta breed... I'm kind of tempted to breed Lexi with a tiger puppy. And see if maybe she can get us, well, I don't know, she can have tiger skin when she runs around with us. That'd be pretty dope, but... Wait, we only killed 2 toxic abominations? Are you serious? I thought for sure that we killed more than that. I suppose not. Anyways, let's go ahead and make some nice deposits over into our inventory. Ooh, actually, speaking of that, we can make a nice deposit right there. And I'm gonna be a nice guy here. This is for the raiders. Shouts out to you, raiders. I'm giving you that 1 fuel if and when you do come to wreak a little bit of havoc and raid my lovely little base here, Alaris. But whatchamacall, let's go to the stockpile. Let's give you guys an update on how our stockpile is looking. And I mean, let me know. As you guys can see, we have a solid amount of steel plates. I'm a hoarder, what can I say? Not to mention a very solid amount of raw steel. But do we really want to invest 15 steel plates into a gunsmith workbench that all it'll do is get us weapon parts? I honestly don't know, man. That's a hard question. But as you guys can see here, God, this chest just makes me all sorts of happy. Oh, all these chests over in this area just make me all sorts of happy. But anyways, I think we should have a chest around here where we were starting to stockpile some wrenches. Yeah, I'll just start stockpiling there. God, I love the scuba masks. Seriously, it's been weird. We haven't found a scuba mask in forever. We had that like 1 week span of finding ridiculous amounts of scuba masks, and then like scuba masks just disappeared straight off the face of the earth. Let's put the pistola away. That'll probably come in handy a little bit later. Definitely keep that on hand, and these are the goods that we do need to find a home for. Red tickets. God, I hate that we need to wait till next episode. It would have been awesome to head on over to the bunker and make some magic happen, but hey, Just another reason to make that magic happen next time. Let's put some of them weapon parts away. Let's go ahead and put some of them red tickets away. Building a nice stockpile over there. We do need to find a home for the last couple of these goods, but that shouldn't be too hard. We definitely got plenty of weapon parts in places where we should be able to put this type of stuff. Yeah, look at that, baby. Look at that. We already found a home for these things. I am such a great loot parent. Except when it comes to organization. Then I become the worst loot parent in the world. Why do I say that? Have you guys seen any of my chests? Yeah. But really quick, we can probably put a couple of them things away and go ahead and put this one, just stack it here for the sake of stacking, and our inventory is looking nice and ready for some more shenanigans. But before we do, why don't we grab a little bit of shotgun rain, and shotgun rain you can never go wrong with. I think we've established this fact. Why don't we go and have a little bit of fun with a little bit of the shotgun rain. Let's get the driving. Maybe, here's another thing that happens too. If you go in and out of areas, you don't need to keep getting your energy lower. Just like every time you exit the map, a new event tends to spawn, or does have a chance of spawning. Even if you haven't used any more energy, events sometimes will just spawn in like one by one. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can potentially show that off here to you guys. It's a little nifty little tip slash trick if you guys are trying to get some events to spawn, get some events to go to. And hey, look at that. We didn't get a notification, but oh, hello, chopper event. I'm paying a quick visit over to you. Hopefully we get some good goods out of this, and hopefully, crossing my fingers here, it's a random thing to cross them for, but I actually want the deer event now, because the deer event can net us a lot of raw meat, and raw meat is something that we're actually looking for right now. I just want to stockpile a good amount of food for the dogs for when we want to use them, and so we can bring Lexi out to play a little bit more, especially with our 18 dog treats that we do have at our disposal. Hopefully we can bring her. Trying to think. Ooh, could you imagine when the West gets added in? Oh, you know why? You know why I bring that up though? You guys remember the ATV, the looks, the models that we've been taking a peek at earlier this week, or I think it was actually late last week. I don't even remember. I don't even know what day it is, dude. My brain's all sorts of fried from all this studying. Oh, it's this event. I haven't had this event in a while. I wonder if they'll be friendly. I wonder if there'll be Wundle. Wumbo? He, she, me, Wumbo, Wumbology, the study of Wumbo. Is this gonna be a zombie horde type of event? I don't think so, guys. I think this is a... These guys are evil people, and they're gonna try to do evil things to us, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit shotgun raid to these dudes before they get out the opportunity to be able to shotgun raid to you, good sir. Any of you guys have guns? Oh, that guy's got a gun. He's got a gun, 100%. Oh, they all got the guns. I don't like this. Oh, let's see. Oh my god, we got down to 7 health. Shotgun raid to you, good sir. All right, now all we got is this person to worry about. Shotgun raid. Let's heal up a little bit. Shotgun raid to you. I mean, might as well grab a couple of these things. Hopefully get an event that we're gonna head on over to. Not dropped anything too useful, unfortunately for us. Anything over here? No. Alright. We do have these 2 choppers to loot up, and this bag, and no pressure coming from the horde. So definitely could have some nice loot. Push snaps coming our way. I mean, the choppers are usually what truly have the best stuff, so let's not count. Oh, already a nice and worthwhile raid. That right there is, well, not raid, but visit. That right there is most of what we need to bring to a raid in terms of weapons. So that is an absolutely amazing haul. God, I love fully modded weapons. It can't go wrong with them. And some new pantaloons to boot. And a katana too. Today was a good day, boys. Today was a good day, but with that said, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, last day on Earth Survival, so I can go ahead and start sprinting off to class. Sorry we couldn't finesse a second raid in, but we are nice and ready to do that. Even if we don't get revenge raided, we will set in motion a normal raid. And remember, normal raids do tend to do that little something known as give better loot. Well, maybe not better loot, but definitely harder bases to raid, and those just tend to have the opportunity for better loot, and they're more challenging. And I like thinking through raids, you know. It is fun. But that's gonna go do it for me for now. Best of luck to you guys getting the chopper gas tank, clearing out the bunker, opening up the bunker crates, going out on raids, getting great raid loots, revenge raids, protecting your base, breeding your puppies, going on a multiplayer adventure past the wall. Just hold on to that stuff until the wall gets not more expensive, dear God, until it gets cheaper. It's a little bit expensive right now, but that's that's gonna go wrap it up for this episode of Last Day on Earth. Thank you guys the whole time for watching. I love nothing but the most favorite assassin day in the world. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.